Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm so glad you're here. This is the second video I've done today. The first one was a Walmart haul for our Super Bowl dinner tonight for me and my son. There's just two of us. So on this video, I'm going to show you the things that I made for our dinner. Also, I did not have anything for the tablescape or anything, so I bought a tablecloth and then I'll show you what I did. I made my own footballs and I'll insert a picture of how I was starting to do those. So, and if you perhaps you're going to a Super Bowl party or maybe you just want something to eat quick at home, I'm going to show you two things especially that you can make quick and easy, and you can microwave them even. So the first one will be the cream cheese dip, and the second will be the sweet and sour meatballs. All right, let's go. All right, here, well, I have the corn on the cob in the bowl. And then I just put one package of the meatballs because I thought that made plenty for just me and him for a couple days, 3 days at most. And then I used half of this. And that's my dog squeaking her toy. I used two of those two right there. And then I used half of this, and I figured I would save half of it in case I needed it at the end because there seems to be plenty of sauce in there. And I stirred it up, and we're going to let it simmer. And I mean, you could do this in a slow cooker, but I sometimes would much rather do things on the stove, especially since I'm doing it the day of. And, I just want to go ahead and get it done. So, and it'll cook much faster, I think, on the stove. So, that's our meatballs. All right, we are going to put the cream cheese, the rotel, and the sausage to make the dip. First, we're going to brown the sausage. All right, we have the sausage going, and it's about halfway done. And we still have the meatballs on, so we are on the way. All right, y'all, this is the cream cheese. I put the 2 packages of cream cheese in here, and the pan, as you can see, the remnants of the sausage is in there. I didn't even rinse it out because the sausage is going to go back in there, so I just left it in there to add some little flavor. And then I put the 2 bars of the cream cheese in there, and it's going to melt. I chopped it up a little bit to help it melt faster. I had left it out for about 30 minutes or so. But even if you don't, it'll still melt because it's, nice and creamy. And the rotel we're going to put in there. So we're putting, let's go back. Sausage just cooked regular by the directions on the box. The sauce here, you're going to the dip. You're just going to cook it to the consistency that you want it. Just heat it up is basically all you're doing. The cream cheese, and you put it on the lower temperature and kind of watch it. The rotel we're going to put in there, I'm going to have to drain some of this because I don't want all that water in there from the tomatoes. I did get out a little bit of milk, so if your dip is a little bit too thick, you can add just a little bit of milk according to how much you need. I have a half a cup here, but you can add how much ever you want it to be, however creamy you want it to be. All right. Let's put everything together. All right, y'all, for this dip, it's going to be mayonnaise. I did a cup of mayonnaise, a cup of sour cream into this bowl. And we're going to use this Derby Creek Gourmet Dips. Sorry about the shadows. And it is a spinach dip. They have all kinds. They have vegetables. And I have it on the back. And I'll also put a still picture of it so you can see where you can order it. But let me see. I'm going to open it up. And we're going to put it into the dip. All right, if I can get it open. Can't get it open. I might have to get some scissors. Oh, I got it. All right. So I'm going to put it in here and kind of fold it in. I have my cameraman helping me today. And let's set that up there just a little bit. And I'll mix it in a little, fold it in, there we go. Mayonnaise and all of it together. All right. Ooh. They give you a lot of it, so at first I thought the mayonnaise and stuff at first it looks kind of like it's too much, but then when you get the spices in there to make the dip, and you're going to let it chill and stuff like that. So, but this is really good. I got it at the holiday fair we have in our town. The Junior League puts it on. Maybe you have something similar in your town where they have crafts and foods and things, specialty foods. So that's what this is. So that's what you do, is you just mix it together. And this is the one I'm going to use for the pretzels. We just love it because, you know, at the holiday fair they let us taste test everything, and it's just wonderful. So I got the ones that I really, really loved. So, all right, let's mix it together. All right, and I will mix it, of course, better, but just so that you can see it. All righty. All right, I have finished our Super Bowl dinner. So I put it out on the table to show y'all. So if you wanted to go grab some of the stuff, you can, because it's not too late. All right, we have wings from Walmart Deli, and potato salad from the deli, and corn on the cob, meatballs. They're sweet and sour meatballs. Oh, they're delicious. And the cream cheese and rotel dip with the chips, and the dip mix with pretzels and baked beans and macaroni and cheese. I didn't want to cook it till it's time, so, but that's on there to remind me, so I could take everything up now and put it away till game time, but that's going to stay on the table to remind me to make the mac and cheese. I didn't have anything that looked any kind of like a football or anything. My son didn't have a football. He likes basketball. So what I did was the colors, I tried to pick the colors of the teams, red and gold, I think it is, and then green and black, if I'm not mistaken. And what I couldn't find a green tablecloth to make like the, you know, football field, so I used this green runner, and so that's supposed to be the football field, and then I used the red tablecloth to bring in the red for the other team. So gold and red, I think, is one team's colors. If I'm wrong, it's okay. I'm not that into football. I just like the halftime show commercials. And the green and the black. And then both teams, I think, had white, so we're using white paper plates. And these are my little footballs I made. All right, nobody had a football around here, so I took cardboard and I cut out some, you know, those little stacks, you know, those fasten together, go in the refrigerator to-do list. I just turned it over on the other side and cut them to make little football stripes and stuff the best I could. I think they turned out pretty good. And then I just took a little cardboard and made them stand up. And I think they look pretty cute. These are the numbers on the side of the field. Whew. I never noticed the numbers had like -10 on this side and the minus was on the other side until, for the other team, until I did this. But I think it looks right cute, because I looked at Walmart and they did not have anything for Super Bowl. In the past, they've had Super Bowl plates, Super Bowl everything. This time they didn't have anything, so I had to improvise. So I wanted it to be a little festive anyway. So I hope you have a great day, whether you watch the Super Bowl or not, or whether you're making a Super Bowl meal. But, you know, all you have to do is, if you want the cream cheese dip, you can still have it. You know, you can even ask different people to bring different things. It just takes long enough to heat it up, and you can heat it up in the microwave. All you need is 2 things of cream cheese, a can of Rotel, which I had the big can, so I did use a little bit more because I really like it. And stir it up, and about a half a cup of milk I added to it. And the meatballs, of course, all they are is sweet and sour sauce. You can use whatever kind of sweet and sour sauce you like. Put it in a few minutes. You can even microwave those too. So the beans, of course, the baked beans come in a can. It's just for me and my son. It's not like I'm expecting a party or anything like that. So, and corn on the cob and the wings and so forth. So none of it was a lot of trouble as far as to make it. It's just a matter of putting it all together. All right, I hope you like it. See you on the next video. Bye, y'all.